Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are talking about a very important thing, and that is the transition from school to college. But we are not going to talk about the transition. We are more focused on talking about how you should spend your first week, because a lot of people will be joining and their session will be starting from 1st of August, and their first week will be coming very soon. So this is a video for all of them. It's a very requested video, and on public demand I am bringing my lessons as well. So let's first talk about my first week, and what are the general lessons I can share, and then we'll go to business school specific. So for those of you who do not know, I am Aditya Ansh. I'm a third year business school student, and I study at Jindal Global Business School. That is exactly for which I'm making this video. So let's get into the video, right? Here are the list of things. Firstly, we'll talk about the general ones, and then we'll come to business school specific. So let's talk about the first week. You will get your timetable, your schedule. It's very important to get used to the schedule. So you should know where your classes are. You should know what time is the breakfast, lunch, and a lot of people will skip breakfast, but I would suggest you not to do it. So fix your schedule, get enough sleep, be hydrated, and check the classrooms beforehand, because so that it does not create any confusion on the morning when when you're with the bag. You don't want to be the late on the very first day, right? Second is to attend all classes. I know 75% attendance is the bare minimum to attend all the exams, but what I would say from my experience is that if you attend the first month of the entire of your semester of your college, first month you be regular, I think you'll understand a lot of stuff. I try to be as regular as I can. I'll also attach the photo of my attendance from the last semester, that was semester 4. So the number of absence I did, you can see it's pretty less. In a few subjects it's even 100%. So the fact is that I am not bragging that I have 100% attendance. I'm saying that if you have 100% attendance, it shows that you were regular to the class, number one. Number two, the teacher knows that you were there. Number three is that it's a very good advantageous position for you, because now you know that what was taught in these 30 classes, and you can definitely attach them and include them when you are preparing for your midterms or your end terms. Number three is to participate from the first class itself. I know a lot of people don't participate and then they suffer during the midterms or post midterms. So it is very important for you to participate from the first or the second class itself. The CP, that is the class participation in business schools, there are CP marks. There are CP in many other schools also, as in all the other courses that are there. But in business schools, CPs are taken like very seriously. So class participation adds from the second class, generally depends on the professor, but to be on the safer side, you can start interacting from the first class itself. Number four is to interact with the teachers or your professors, whoever is teaching you. If you like him or her, or if you even don't like him or her, you can definitely interact and get to know about them in the first class or the second class, and then you can definitely have some conversations, some interesting conversations. You can reach them out on LinkedIn or Outlook, wherever you wish, or wherever they tell you to. Number five is to interact and make friends. I know it's very difficult to make friends in your own classroom, because they are your competitors at the end of the day. But yeah, you can definitely make friends, and choose the right people, guys. Choose the right people, because choose the right people. I'm telling that from my own experiences. You should choose the right people who will be there with you. I know it will sound a bit kiddish, but the fact is that no one will be there with you in a business school, in a college. The fact is that you can make friends to hang out with, right? So interact and make friends so that you don't feel left out. And there are 5 years or 3 years depending on the course you're doing, but I am generally addressing the IBM students, the integrated business management. That is a 5-year program at a lot of colleges, specifically in JGU we are talking about. So of course, integrated business management students, these were the top 5 things that you should take care of in your first week. Now definitely there are a few few more general tips that I have. Number one is to choose the right people, that I already said, those who are of your kind. It takes time to settle down, I know, but that's how it works. And number two is to sleep properly, to fix your sleeping schedule. You should sleep around 7 to 8 hours a day. I sleep 10 or 12 depending on the day, but I mean, I sleep abnormally. I have to admit that when I go to college, I sleep abnormally. So you need to have the right amount of sleep. Avoid late nights. I mean, it totally depends on you, but avoid late nights. Once your first week or your first month is done and you're used to the Jindal atmosphere, you can definitely try doing night outs and stuff. I have done that too, but I do that mostly when the exams are nearing. It's generally during the end terms when I pull out the entire night overs, whatever you call it. I'm not sure. Generally sleep at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. depending on what exam it is. If it is financial or anything related to finance, I'm sleeping very late. Now let's come to some tips which are business school specific. There are 5 of them which I want you to know. The first one is that business school specific means BBA, BCom honors, BBA in any stream, IBM, that is integrated business management, or even MBA. So here are 5 tips from my experience. Number one is to use cases, because okay, let's say that you are going to be taught about principles of management in the next class. So just go through the common courses that were taught to you, or if you're from 12th and if you're from like the commerce stream, you'll definitely know principles of management, because that's the basic thing that is taught in commerce. But if you're not from commerce stream, there's a problem. So if you're not from commerce stream, you can definitely Google out for the first class. They'll also provide an entire course outline, so you can go and check that out as well. The course outline will have all the readings, and through those readings you can find out cases. So you can also use AI to find you cases, and then you can read those cases. That's like one of the great ways you can use AI for. Number two is do the pre-readings. That's what I've been telling a lot of students as well, that according to the course outline you can go through the readings. That will help you contribute more in the class. Number three is that the GPA doesn't matter. Now I'm not going to brag about anything here, and I'm not going to tell you that the fact that marks don't matter, because you already know these things. Marks don't matter, GPA doesn't matter. Even if the guy, I mean, just pass. That's what I'm saying. Even if you're struggling to get, okay, for example, in JGU we have the GPA is calculated out of 8. It's not calculated out of 10. If you're struggling to get somewhere around 5, you're struggling with 5 or 4 point something, because that's what my case was in the first semester. Just try to say to yourself that GPA doesn't matter, and start working and focusing on the all the gaps that you have, all the minus or the negative things that you are involved in. So if you fix your practices, because you yourself know where you're going wrong, so if you can fix that, you can definitely get good marks. And at the end, even if your GPA is low, it's somewhere around 5, 6, 7, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end, because the job is not going to check what your GPA is. They are going to check your skills. So don't worry about your GPA from the first semester itself. Even if you want to even if you get less GPA in the first semester, you can definitely work in the 9 more semesters that you have. You can work in that. Number 4 is to focus. Have your focus, stay focused. Don't worry about all the negativity that's surrounding you, even if it is not surrounding you, or anything that's happening with you on campus. Don't worry about it. Just be focused and keep on working for what you have come here for. You should remember that you're not here for making friends. You're not here for partying. Of course, those are some general aspects of a college life, and I won't say that don't do it. I don't discourage that, but I encourage everything. So the fact is that balance out things. Keep your focus on what you have come for. I mean, at the end, your goals differ. My goal is something else. After 5 years, your goal could be something else, right? So according to your goal, you should work. And number 5, the last one, is to be very focused on the midterm. Take your internals seriously. That's what I have been saying for the last 2 years on this channel, is to take care of your internals from the first half. People don't take internals seriously. Internals are of 50 marks. It depends on the professor and the course on how internal marks are distributed. It could be 20, 10, 10. It could be 30, 10, 10, something like that. So keep your focus high. Keep your focus on the midterms. On the internals, if you can get your internals right, externals will reduce a lot of pressure for you. So those are some of my tips. I wish every student, whoever is joining college, whichever college, on 1st of August, um, all the best, guys. You have an entire life waiting for you, and even I was nervous on my first week. So these are all my tips, guys, for general tips and business tips. You can go out and the life is yours, and college starts from 1st of August for most of us, most of you guys as well. So all I would like to say is all the best and have fun, study hard, make your parents proud, and make yourself proud. To be honest, that's like the biggest priority for anyone, right? So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I hope you have an enjoyable 5 or 3 years or 2 years of life at JGU, at any other college. So I'll see you in the next one with probably a Jindal background, not my home background. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.